Hi, my name is Robin Lutke with Edina Realty Mortgage, and if you have at all been thinking about buying a home and you've been listening to the news, I am sure you have heard that interest rates are up quite a bit from where they were at the beginning of the year. And as a matter of fact, they are actually at about a 20-year high. Now, for those of us who have been in the mortgage industry for a long time, these rates are still quite a bit lower than the average. As a matter of fact, years ago when the rates were in the teens, there was a saying that was 8 is great, because once interest rates got down to 8%, we thought it was fabulous. Buyers all thought it was great. Of course, anyone who's only been looking at purchasing over the last 5, 8, 10 years, interest rates have been so low that now they're moving up and they seem quite a bit higher. And they are. But historically, these are still terrific interest rates. People bought homes when interest rates were 15%. People are going to buy homes now when they're 7, 8%. So one thing to keep in mind, if you are a buyer last spring, what typically happened was, let's say a home was listed at $400,000, there were maybe 20 different buyers making an offer on that home, and it drove that home price up to maybe $440,000, $450,000, which was really high and quite a bit above the list price. But that's what a buyer had to do if they wanted their offer accepted. On the good point, right now, there are not near as many buyers out in the market. So that home that maybe would have gone on at $400,000 last spring, those sellers now might be listing it less than $400,000. And if there's only 1 or 2 buyers looking at that home and maybe going to make an offer on it, the price probably is not going to get, pushed up quite a bit higher. As a matter of fact, the more recent ones I've seen, buyers are actually able to offer less than what the sellers have the home listed for. So keep that in mind. Right now, you don't have near as many buyers to compete against as you had back in the spring, or as buyers had in the spring. Yes, interest rates are high, but if you find a home that you really love, it's a great time to buy. You don't have much competition. The sellers will be willing to negotiate with you. And there's an awesome saying that you want to keep in mind, is that you date the rate and you marry the home, meaning you're in the home for a long period of time. That rate can just be temporary. If we see interest rates go down in the future, you may refinance. And refinance is just taking whatever you currently owe on that balance, on that mortgage, and getting a new loan, maybe another 30-year loan or a shorter term loan. But you can certainly, if rates are lower in the future, look at getting rid of the high interest rate loan that you maybe started with. So again, it is now still a very good time to buy a home. You have less competition. Sellers are willing to negotiate. If you have any questions or you want to discuss what these rates might look like for you currently, feel free to give me a call. Love to talk with you. My number is 612-306-5925. And again, it's Robin Lutke with Edina Realty Mortgage. Thank you.